Hello, Aries. Welcome to your March messages and happy birthday to all my Aries, my March Aries out there. And if you feel that you would like a personal soul path reading or a personal energy reading with me, links will be listed below. But let's get into this, Aries. Let's look at your energy for March. You all are coming into your solar return period. You're wrapping up all of the lessons and energies from your previous solar year, coming into your new solar year. So this deck here is two sets of major arcanas, and we're going to pull 3 cards to see what the 3 primary energies are for you during the month of March. Okay, we've got strength, the lovers, and the world. And you know what? Oh my gosh, we have the Fool very next card, so I'm actually gonna take that. But what's crazy is the very next 2 cards is the lovers and the world. Okay, but it would go the other way, so we're gonna take that. Wow. Okay, Aries. Oh my gosh, look what's on the bottom. The strength card. Get out, and then look at, there's the Fool, 2 more cards back. Okay, I love that synchronicity. So Aries, 2 strength cards. I feel there's a couple of different things that you're dealing with through the month of March. And this is Spirit saying that you have what it takes. Believe in yourself. Do not give up. Do not waver on your goals. Do not compromise yourself. Do not settle for less than you deserve. You have the strength to get through anything that's before you. And it's not to say like March is all doom and gloom or anything like that. This is just saying at any point in March where you're feeling really tested, the energy will pass quickly. Don't give up. Don't give in. And if somebody's really making you feel as though like you're not good enough, you don't have what it takes, don't listen to that, Aries. You do. You have everything you need with 2 strength cards. Now, with the lovers, this is a dual message. Some of you that have really been struggling to make a choice about something, okay, head and heart decision. That's a message of the lovers, is a head or heart decision. You're going to make the right choice for you. And I feel what you're choosing is something brand new. A new place to live, a new job, maybe a new relationship. Maybe you're going to start trying to live your life in a new capacity. So head and heart choice. You're going to choose whatever is new, and you're going to let go of, the old, comfortable, and familiar. Now, here's the next thing with this Lover's card and this world energy. There may be somebody coming back into your life in March. And I don't know, look up when Mercury retrograde's happening, because I feel like it's happening maybe towards the end of March. I don't know. Look it up. But I'm like, that's the first thing I thought when I was like, there may be some, I'm like, is it Mercury retrograde? There may be somebody trying to come back into your life, whether this is an old friend, an old romance, or a family member that you are currently separated from for some reason. I do see somebody trying to come back, and it does test you. And that could go back into what this head and heart choice is. Do I, try to reconcile? Has this person changed? Or is it just best that I cut my losses and not reconcile and just move on and move forward? As this is a general reading, Aries, only you know what is best for you. Okay, but the message of the reading is pick the new. This is the only card that wasn't like have its duplicate, boom, right there in front of us. We had to go 2 cards behind to find the second Fool. So this, in this position, unseasoned. In this position, you are seasoned, you are wise, you are more sure of yourself, and you're willing to take a risk. You're willing to take a chance. And that involves a new path, a new journey. So I feel whatever your head and heart choices, you're better off picking the new. And if somebody from the past is trying to come back into your life, I don't know that it would be any different the second time around, okay? But like I said, this is a general reading, so you've got to do what you feel is best for you in your personal life. Let's pull some tarot. And these are all the minor arcanas, and let's see what comes out there. But yeah, and you know what? I got to go back to this really fast. This is very symbolic of how many of you are in your solar return period right before your birthday, about 6 weeks, the 6 weeks leading up to your birthday, and you're tying up all loose ends. Okay, so here's all the stuff that's undone, unbalanced, and now here is you coming into the completion of that, which allows a brand new cycle, a brand new journey to begin. So this is beautiful. It's like a clean slate is starting, and we go into the month of spring here in the northern hemisphere. Oh my gosh, in Aries, the eclipse season is happening through March. So yeah, that also explains why there may be past energies coming back in. Whatever comes back, I really feel you've outgrown and you are ready for new energy, new experiences, a clean slate. And you know what else, Aries? Some of my singles out there, you may meet a new romantic potential through the month of March. And this person may live at a distance from you, or if you've already been having this long distance relationship, you guys, something about March coming together, or finally meeting in person for the first time, or really talking about, okay, one of us needs to move to where the other one is. And with that, Aries, you got to do what's best for you. But I do see moving in pursuit of love. Okay, yeah, look at that. 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the the King of Swords. All right, Aries, absolutely. I don't feel you should let anyone or anything back in from the past with this here. This is like, nope, block, you really screwed me over. And I've had to do so much work to put myself back together or to move on from this. And finally, the rain cloud that was over my head has dissipated, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel. And this, the King of Swords, is you being very indifferent, not being in your heart space about somebody trying to come back around. Because the question of the day is, why are they coming back? You know, just really consider how things ended, why things ended. And if they're trying to come back in, it's very high probability it's because they want something from you, Aries. And with eclipses taking place, it gets people in their feelings and has them second guessing, you know, choices they made in the past. But what I see is you've had to do a lot of work to really overcome something that hurt you, traumatized you, left you high and dry. And it feels very strongly associated with relationships, whether a family member, a friendship, or a romantic partnership. And you're done. You're moving on. You're starting your new beginning that's very blessed. And perhaps that's why they're trying to come back in. Oh, I don't want Aries to get away. Yeah, I just get you've worked too hard, Aries. And that's like now you have the mental, emotional, and spiritual strength to say no, to stand up for yourself, to assert your boundaries. All right, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Cups, and look at that, Two of Swords. Again, this is the other deck of the Minor Arcana. Okay. Yeah, this right here, the Two of Swords with the Queen of Cups, this is you blocking and protecting your heart, okay? So the Lovers, the head and the heart choice, right? So the King of Swords is the representation of your head. The Queen of Cups is the representation of your heart. And see, with this Two of Swords, it comes out in this position. That means you, whatever's trying to come back in here, don't make choices from the heart. It's like protect yourself emotionally. And then here with this King of Swords, the Two of Swords came out the other way around. Okay, which means using the logic, using your mind to make I was going to try to say decisions and choices together, to make a decision about somebody or something trying to come back in. See how her back's turned, this is blocked, this is open. So this is Spirit saying, you know, make your choices, especially when it comes to other people through the month of March, based on logic rather than emotion. Especially for somebody who is trying to come back in, or you've just had this really troubled relationship with them, because here it is, Six of Cups, somebody trying to come back around. And I do see that you've hoped for this. You've wanted to understand this situation and maybe reconcile with this person, anything like that. However, now it's like too much time has passed, or you're too, you've moved on. And perhaps you're finally realizing at this point that you have moved on. And I'm like, where did I put that Fool card? I don't know. I don't know what I did with that Fool card. All right, let's pull some of these cards. Let's see what comes out there, if it plays on the same message or gives us some different information. But yeah, it's time for new things. Old cycles, old lessons, they're complete. Eight of Cups, you're moving on. All right. Okay, eat better. This will pass. See, you're strong, Aries. You got this. Enjoy life, hard work, and emotional recovery. See, Aries, you've come too far. Don't let anybody try to come in and enjoy your blessings, enjoy your energy, because I do feel that you've had to do a lot of work to get back on your feet. However, you're resonating with this. And with this Eat Better, it's important to be properly nourishing yourself, whether that's your mental energy, your emotional energy, your spiritual energy, or your physical body. This is Spirit saying, take really good care of yourself, nourish yourself, all right? And this right here is also saying that this crazy hard energy that you've been going through is going to pass. Why? Because you've put in the hard work. You really have. And enjoy life. March is a time of happiness, of freedom, of just feeling finally sound and balanced emotionally. All right. This is such positive energy. It's time to let the past go. And maybe, if this isn't somebody physically trying to come back around, this could be where in your thoughts, in your emotions, you're finally coming to the other side of that, where you're not missing them. You're not hurting over them anymore. You're ready to just move forward. And there's new things being offered, like new doors are opening. The world, the completion, the Fool, the new beginnings for Aries. But this is like a whole new beginnings, a new path that you're walking on for the next like 10 years. All right, raise your vibration. Your intuitive feelings are accurate messages from the angels. So any person of the past trying to come back in, it's just going to pull your vibration down, Aries. You have changed. You have evolved. You have grown, and you've done more healing than I think you give yourself credit for. And any of that junk of the past, it will only pull you down. And also, if this is something that's more been in your mental energy, your emotional energy, you're finally able to cut the ties, and it just naturally raises your vibration. All right. The law of forgiveness. Release all judgments and set yourself free. See, you're over it, Aries. You've got bigger fish to fry. You don't want to be bothered by the same old drama and trauma anymore. You've grown, and you have the strength now to really assert your boundaries. All right. Life is a dream within a dream. Oh my gosh. You're really coming in to your personal empowerment, Aries. You are starting a whole new 10-year cycle. The past is over. It is done. It is buried. And you are open wide to receive all kinds of new energies. So those are your messages for March. If you would like a personal soul path or energy reading with me, links are listed below. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.